What is up with it, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Gubbins, and I'm joined with the lovely Mr. Totally Not Cupcake. How are you doing, sir?
I'm okay. I'm great. I'm really excited. We haven't slept a lot, just in anticipation of this, like, truly most competitive category of the entire event.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is the one true mode, is it not?
It is.
I mean, claim
like,
it
logically
to be.
speaking, everybody knows chess, the real-life esports of the masterminds. If you combine it with TF2, it's like TF2 but better.
Yeah, so, you know, you have to be steps ahead of your enemy, just like in TF2. I mean, like, how would you know how to put a sticky trap down if you don't know how to play 3 moves ahead of your opponent in chess?
And there's a spire.
Yeah, that's true. There's also a horse, but there's no horses in TF2. If TF2 had horses.
Did receive confirmation that there is a Putis chess piece.
Do we know which piece is going to?
It is the castle. One of them.
One of them.
There's only one Put per team. There's
Okay.
class limits.
Well, isn't the Put the most important? I mean, like...
Yeah, logically speaking, that's what I was thinking.
Regardless
right?
of class.
You should try and protect the Put, but this Pumpzilla guy like tended to disagree. I don't think he knows the game very well. He's a bit new in the scene of the big 2v2 MGE chess tournaments.
I thought you meant TF2 in general. Possibly chess. I don't know. Actually, Pumpzilla, is he a chess player? Do we have... Squirrel's the resident chess player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's the one that kind of conceptualized and designed the start for this.
I think he also like actively engages in chess, like watches tournaments and plays a fair bit. So he's probably the one person out of all of them who's got somewhat of a decent clue to what's going on.
I think Perm's head's screwed on quite well though. I don't think he's gonna, you know, go down without a fight.
Yeah, although Perm is the one player who at DreamHack, I think it was DreamHack Winter when they did the MGE tournaments, where random players could come up to the professional players after play some MGE, see how they do, you know, you'd expect the professional players to kind of just, you know, trash everyone.
Well, I think we're looking like we're ready.
Perm just got rolled, so...
Well, maybe that'll happen again. I think we're almost ready to go into the game. We're just getting slight nods. This could be really interesting. Do we know who's going up first in terms of the MGE battle?
I believe it is probably Squirrel on chess first for the Squirrel-Ryan pair.
You'd assume so.
Yeah, I know that Ryan's not very good at chess, and Squirrel is, so I think it would only make sense to put them on their, you know, respective roles to begin with, so they can try and establish a lead. We should probably quickly talk about the rule set, even though it's very well known.
Right, please go ahead, please.
Essentially, who wins the chess game wins the game. If one of the teams gets 10 kills in MGE, they get to decide who swaps their roles around. So, say the red team gets 10 frags, they can force Pumpzilla into playing MGE.
So you think it's going to be Perm versus Squirrel on the chess?
Yeah, I think that's the ideal lineup. Like both teams. Are
Oh, that's going to be a banger. That means a Callard showdown in the Soldier MGE.
Yeah.
That's going to be. I think the kids call it banging as a matchup. I'm really interested. Yeah, it's going to be cool, especially now that because it always used to be different when Ryan Loris played Scout, but now that he's a Soldier main, he plays a Soldier main.
And it appears they're playing already.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Here we are.
And we're like slowly approaching our first switch. Squirrel's on the chess. He's trying to get as many moves in as possible.
Oh my lord!
You can see him play quite quickly.
He's aggressive. He's. Oh wow. Perm's trying to work out what the pieces are.
They're just going at it. Perm's a bit of a struggler there.
Well, I just saw him pick up a red piece, and I'm pretty sure he's on the blue side. I can see one pawn's been taken by Squirrel. He's in the lead, and it's 6-all in the MGE.
Yeah.
So
this is a close one.
Yeah, this is
at least as far as MGE goes. Let's just hope Squirrel can defeat the Pumpzilla mastermind.
So do we assume that the blue is with the blue, so Eeply is 3?
I believe they're playing in their respective colours.
Okay, brilliant. That makes it easy for us.
So we're like almost approaching our first switch, but this is actually quite close.
I can't call this.
This is definitely in the favour of Squirrel's team so far, if he's as good at chess as people say. Oh.
Squirrel's working in really aggressively. He's got into Perm's back. I don't know chess terminology, so I'm just going to blag it. He's got through the front defences and is penetrating the back line. We have our first switch up. And it looks like Eeply and Pumpzilla are going to be switching.
Ooh. That's a bold move.
That's interesting.
Considering I think they won the MG, didn't they?
Yeah.
So why would you not move Squirrel off the chess set?
I'm not sure.
That's an interesting move.
Or is Eeply a sleeper agent?
Maybe Eeply's a sleeper
agent. Has Eeply been... He's a sleeperly. He's been activated. We will...
They're just not paying any respect to their opponents.
Or maybe they... Even he looks like he's chatting. He looks like he's buying time. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's the Moth. Maybe he's coming in and he's distracting.
Right,
he's playing
just
about.
one is queen.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if Epley knows how to play chess.
I've got some in-room comps.
Sorry, man.
I have to do that, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
That's okay. We all make things.
there's a queen.
Oh, that was an air shot.
Meanwhile, Ryan is just messing Perm up.
You can clearly see it's perm because of the pencil jobs.
Shout
There's no air strafing whatsoever involved. That's vintage.
Witness the
there.
pencil perm. So Epley has actually taken the first piece for blue team.
Yeah, it's a bit late of a first
He seems,
piece to
yeah,
take,
it
isn't
seems to be 4 or 5 down. It looks like, or I don't know. I never did maths.
It is kind of
Oh, he's
hard to
taking another
identify
one.
here which piece is the Pooter's piece. So
Look, if you see, Squirrel's got one piece right in the back line, like literally sitting all up in his business.
oh yeah,
And meanwhile, in MGE, Perm's kind of
yeah, Squirrel's on the big flank.
getting rocked. This is really interesting.
Honestly, I think it's a bit embarrassing that you're missing air shots on Permzilla.
Just aim up and then go straight. Just go straight up. And as we're coming to the end of this game, it looks like 8 to 6, 9 to 6. I want to hear some trash talk from him. I reckon
Definitely.
they make a shout.
How's Ryan so good?
Ryan wins speaking of that, choose a team to swap.
Oh my, you
guys,
speak up.
you guys can stop it again.
You know, as soon as James goes on MG,
Right,
that's
we
it.
need to win.
What
We
do
need
you
to
done?
win. Hang on, did you just moved in?
Like,
Okay, so it's fine.
James starts on MG.
What have you done, Ethan? Are we ready?
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Check.
So it appears they've still got Squirrel on the chess set, which is the expected move.
There we go. And he's doing it again. Okay, so I think we may have got it wrong about the first game, because I believe I heard something about not switching again, and it would be an odd choice to leave Squirrel on the chess
Yes,
for the blue team.
it is absolutely mental if you decide to do that.
So basically, Loris has just shown up and is now he's 3-1 up. He's won 2 games on the trot. Squirrel is absolutely trouncing Permzilla in the chess. Hopefully, Epley can make it at least. Because it'll be interesting to put Squirrel on the MGE and put Ryan on the chess, because Squirrel may be setting things up that Ryan doesn't realise he can ruin. You know, he might actually be playing too smart. I mean,
Yeah, they definitely got
it's
like
tight.
bank a bit on the MGE here for the Epley Permzilla combo to have like a shot at coming back in this, because I don't know a lot about chess, but Squirrel's got a lot of pieces, so I'm assuming he's winning.
He does. He's definitely creating a blue sea behind his own pieces of rest in peace Perm players.
Oh, is that it? Did Squirrel just...
Does Squirrel just win?
I think he's just
I
done
think
it.
If you had one faster, you wouldn't have had to play against the one guy that knows how to play chess.
And then we swap the other way around, right?
Yeah, Ryan starts on the thing.
There's
the guy
definitely an
doesn't
amount
play
of blame
chess.
going on.
Who do we blame
Yeah,
though?
we start the other way around, and now it's the guy who
I
can't
think it's
play
Perm,
MG.
at the end of the day.
I wasn't going to say Mac, but go on.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I have no idea.
Nah, that was so that was just. I've got to say, Ryan showing up. Ryan showing up and saying, "I'm going to keep you playing. I'm going to keep Squirrel on the board. What you going to do about it?" And apparently, there's no answer from his brother. There's no answer from ex-head admin,
Yeah, no,
Mr. Premzilla.
they got to get into Ryan's head. They got to tilt Ryan so he loses the MG, and as soon as they've got control of the MG, you know it's the key.
A horrible.
Shout out to Mac.
Give it 10 seconds.
To clarify for everyone, we were supposed to get Mini Squirrel, who also
So we're looking like we're switching over so that the battle is flipped. We're gonna, I think, have Epley against Loris on the chess to start off with, which could be disastrous and beautiful at the same time. With Squirrel against Permzilla, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, you want to add 2?
As previously established, I'm still not sure if Epley even knows how to play chess.
4, 3,
But he'll definitely give it a shot.
Let's have a look
you take
as we go into it now.
Oh, that like a classic.
Classic.
Yep. No. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's the classic move. Put the enemy piece back and put your own forward.
So what you're saying about Epley maybe not knowing the rules?
No, I'm sure he's maybe not familiar with chess, but he's definitely familiar with this newly crafted game mode.
All right, I
which he
reckon.
may have taken some part in designing the rules.
What are you talking about? It's been going on for centuries. This is the truest of the true.
Yeah, back in 1983.
When esports was first conceived.
Exactly. So
This was the first true esport, I believe.
oh, the shotgun coming out.
Oh, that's
They
definitely
gotta
perm.
win now.
That's definitely perm, isn't it? This is really. I'm not.
I think especially in Grunnery, the key here is that they gotta keep winning MGE rounds with Perms and Soldier, because if Perms on the high ground, he doesn't have to jump up, and if Perm doesn't have to jump, there's a good shot they'll win some of the MGE rounds at least.
No pencil Perm. Oh, whew, that was semi-fat. Those are always really unfortunate in MG when the guy's in the air with 1 HP and you just crater while.
Should have shotgun him. TBH.
yeah, there you go. Is that a festive shotgun?
And the chess definitely seems to be going on a lot slower paced.
See,
now that Squirrel's not just absolutely nailing it.
Yeah. He's not making. I think that like Ryan's strategy may have been to kind of just set the board up so that Squirrel could kind of like he's banking on Squirrel to win basically, so that, or he's at least trying to buy him enough time.
Yeah,
but it's looking like the blue
say,
team's
like.
going to take it. Maybe we could have a listen in and see if there's any discussion going on.
You get to choose, right?
Well, no, we get to choose.
Well, you can choose then. You're about
I
to
have no idea what moves. What the hell am I doing?
You just move.
It's not confusion, it's just if you play this game mode as much as these guys do, you just get a bit confused between all the games.
Up all night doing it, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they've been practicing
dedicated
for like
room.
2 months.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man.
So it seemed like the strategy for the Squirrel and Ryan team seems to be just play a bit of a default on the board, spread out your pieces, try and see if you can get any early picks, maybe get some smokes down, and then execute when Squirrel gets on the chess piece.
Epley and Perm have quite clearly gone for the two-pronged approach, where they take their pieces on the sides and start moving them up, keeping the core, protecting the king, but at the same time risking a poot.
Exactly. It puts your poot at great risk, and if you lose your poot,
I think
realistically
Ryan,
you're not going to win the game.
I can't tell if the poot's the top right or the top left for Permzilla, because I think Ryan's got a bishop that can take out one of them. And if that's the poot, he should just go for it. He should sacrifice anything and everything for that poot.
He should sacrifice the game for the poot.
Exactly.
So
Oh, there he goes. I think, was that the poot or was that the he's gone, he's taken that one in the corner, which means either the poot is
It
dead or
has
the
to
poot
be
is in
the poot.
danger. Oh, Perm showing he knows the rules of chess, taking a pawn diagonally. Fantastic stuff. He's got one up on Epley.
That's definitely a rule.
And now we're looking at Epley take a commanding lead in MGE.
Yeah, they got to keep this going. As long as they keep Squirrel away from the chess, this is realistically going to work out.
Okay, so you say that, but their other option is to trade Epley back in, which could do more damage than... Like, who would you pick in a game of Ryan Loris against Epley in chess?
This is what makes this game mode so challenging. There's just no winning here.
No. It doesn't even matter the combined skill of the players. It doesn't matter who's better at what, you know. This can flip on a dime, and it looks like
Oh, is that it?
maybe we should jump back in and hear what happens, because it looks like this is...
Oh, the big choke, big
And-
choke.
Oh, he's choked! Oh, no, he hasn't. They're on the wrong colour?
No. Well, yeah, but
Yes, Team Red and Blue there.
yeah. So I believe that is
I don't know.
Oh, it's fine.
Epley and Permzilla winning the MGE.
Isn't this basically where we were a minute ago?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't moved. He's happy. He's
Okay.
good there.
Perm with a stalling strat, getting Epley back on the board. Maybe Epley is the secret agent. He's been waiting for his time to shine. He's been training.
Okay, I'm just going to start.
I mean, I've been following this kid for a long time in the TV2 chess scene, and he's definitely got some potential. It's just like whether or not he can live up to it.
I think he's huge.
Like, he's very on form today, it seems. At least in his like second set.
Look at this! Look, he's actively visualizing his moves in front of his opponent. He does not give any cares.
Oh no, they're in the head. They're in the head. It's over.
My favourite move was his first move, where he just told Ryan to go back and start again.
Yeah, no, that's the classic opener. So it seems like both players are taking their sweet time at the chess.
Yeah, this is an interesting one, because I feel like Permzilla and Epley have stepped up. Since the last game, they've decided we got completely rocked by Ryan. Let's try and just put in as much work as possible, so they're not, they don't have to rush the chess game. I think it's a very valid strat, first used, of course, by the famous Russian team in 1987 in the Winter Olympics, I believe.
Wasn't that? No, I believe that was spring, wasn't it?
Oh, Commonwealth Games. My apologies.
Yeah. So a different approach, however, I think that's equally as valid. It's just for Ryan to try and stall out the chess for as long as possible. So maybe Squirrel can win some MGE and get off the computer.
With respect to Soldier DM skill, I would... I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would probably take the blue team in general. In fact, I thought that Ryan put in a really exemplary performance. So in this scenario, I guess leading the chess game on to be a longer game, and as we have our third switch, the blue team winning the third game in a row, yet not being able to close out the chess and not looking overly healthy.
It's got to start getting on your nerves if you keep winning the MGE and you're not winning the chess.
Oh, they don't look like they're making very much progress, do they? Because they started out with two kind of banks on the side, but then they lost either their poot or
No.
they left
Yeah,
their poot.
like the 2-2-1 split just not working out for them.
Oh no, Pub's actually going to try and work it out. I can't just do the random shit. I can't do the random shit that we do with Italy.
It's a bit of strategy coming up there.
Oh my god, I'm nutty.
Almost a real one.
Apparently Epli is in fact nutty.
Nutty. Keep him away from fate.
This has become an absolute nest, to be honest.
You really should never play poker.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic allergy joke.
Honestly,
My hand like it's just awful.
Alright.
not gonna lie,
Epli
boys, not looking
standing
good.
still with the shotgun from the top rope. He's really taking control of this. Granary last. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's definitely
There
like
you go.
historically the sport has just been like it's all in the head.
1, 2, double air shot. We're looking for the triple. We're looking. I'm not getting excited till I see 3 upward rockets. Epli with a.
I'm a bit
Ooh.
at a loss for words.
I think if Squirrel had got that frag back, it would have made it interesting. But now I think Epli can take a.
Ooh, that might be the comeback they needed though.
Still 3 points to make up.
Oh,
and
the
Epli's
shotgun
halfway
jump
there.
coming out.
That's a
That's a
strategy.
classic.
Should we see? Because Perm seems to be thinking. I wonder if he's thinking out loud, or if there's any discussion going on there.
Oh, is he? I think he was touching the poot there.
Was he? Was he thinking about using the most
Looks a
important?
bit like a poot. Yeah, like historically speaking, in most matches, the poot is kind of the key piece.
Hmm.
You know, a bit of an entry fragger.
Ryan's going deep though. He's using the infiltration strat, used famously by StarCraft player infiltration. Not
Yeah.
StarCraft. StarCraft.
So now he's got a piece behind, and I'm not sure if blue team knows.
Let's have a look. Okay, the MGE meanwhile, I think Epli kind of gave him the works, so to speak. 10-4, and a couple of them were close, but this is interesting that they've gone both shotgun. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
the meta, we are seeing the meta progress and change in this one game. This is,
You know, maybe Scroll just got to throw everything out the window, pick a new approach, maybe go direct hit.
oh, I was about to say, direct hit. All you have to do is hit 2 rockets.
Yeah,
Just 2.
they just keep running their head against the wall.
Yeah.
It's just not going anywhere.
I'd like to possibly... Actually, I don't think a cow mangler can be used to great effect. We're moving to a snake water middle, I
That was
believe.
big. You were certain of that. I like that.
Now, this is the classic map, I think, where sometimes you just win because the spawn might be borked for the enemy.
You know more about that than me, to be honest, but I have to say, if from body language alone, Epli has a lot more confidence. He's looking like Squirrel did at the start of the first game. He's looking into the game. Even when Ryan's making his moves, he's kind of leaning in. The moment Ryan goes to make his move, he's leaning with his hand.
Yeah, no, in his head he just sees numbers.
And meanwhile, Squirrel is standing still and contemplating the 5-0 that he's about to get slapped with, potentially. There we go. This is
This is not pretty.
this is a tough battle for the red team. Obviously, with their team is slightly different to blue team. Blue team are both all right at TF2, completely clueless at chess, and on the red team we kind of have it balanced. One is Squirrel is the chess main here.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the key strategy,
Oh dear.
like this was brought up earlier, the key strategy here to cracking the famous Pimzilla Epli combo is just targeting Perm and his jumps if they direct it. It is free wins. But they're not doing it.
It's
getting
currently
crushed.
11-0 in a best of 10 or first to 10.
That's how much they're winning by.
Perm
It's
is
insane.
winning so hard. He's got 20% extra. Oh, it's just
Just get destroyed!
Just the skill that these players bring to this tournament. It's so hard to perceive.
Oh!
Absolutely breathtaking.
Okay, so here's what Epeli's left Perm with. He's gone for the infiltration himself. Is that a poo? Is that a poo on the board? I think
Do I see a poo?
I think we need we need someone up there relaying information,
Yeah,
telling
can we
us
get
whether or not the poot
confirmation
is
whether or
alive.
not the poot is in?
Exactly, in play and who for. Because if it's Poot v Poot, you know, it's anyone's game. But if it's no Poot, again, anyone's game.
If it's no Poot, we no Poot, it's not really a game. It's just a tragedy. So this is off to a better start for Squirrel. It's 1-1. Maybe it's just getting used, you know, getting warmed up.
That was unfortunate. Or
Oh no, this is definitely
This is
looking a lot better
doable.
already.
yeah. Also, Process Mid notoriously has those little angled, slanted roofs
Yeah.
that can just negate a whole load of damage. If played on that well, we might very well see.
Oh, the BM kill. That's just you gotta feel bad about that one.
Yeah, a little bit. A bit of a flub from our boy in blue there.
Maybe.
Are they the wrong colour again?
No, it's
No,
just a bit
my
confusing
apologies.
because Ryan's playing on Fate's PC
Ah, right.
and Epley or Perm are playing on Ryan's PC.
Okay.
So if you know their loadouts,
Yeah,
it
that's
can
the
be
problem.
A bit
That's the
shocking at first.
That's what I was looking for.
But yeah, maybe right. Throw everything out the window we know about this game mode. Maybe they're just innovators. Maybe they're just hoping Ryan is so completely clueless at 2v2 chess that he just wins by accident.
Well, I think Epley really did work. Although Perm seems to be undoing it because before Perm went in, they had like half of their pieces at the back, half their pieces pushing up the board, and Ryan was kind of clumped. He had a couple of outlying pawns, but the majority of... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no. Now that is
Exceptional
that's just
stuff.
tragic.
I wonder...
This disaster.
There's no coming back from that. Like, it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Epley wins.
They just absolutely flatlining up those pieces.
Oh, here we go. Can Epley salvage the situation? Can he come in the 11th hour and fix Perm's
You gave him some points.
This is a 10v4 we're looking at
10v4?
It's your turn.
on the board.
Thank
If
you.
I'm counting correctly.
There may be
it is-
a blue behind the top one,
It's
or
okay.
is that just the hat?
It's okay.
I can't
There's a lot
tell.
of hats. Maybe it's
10v4
the
or
Poot.
10v5?
It's quite wide, it could be the Poot.
If it's the
Anything
Poot,
could happen.
then the numbers are irrelevant.
MGE.
A 10v5 might as well be a 1v50 if the
Because
Poot's
everybody
on.
knows the Poot's the best class in the game.
Yeah, do it.
Oh yeah, no, they're doing the classic
We could just do it to
classic
five. Do you want to do it to five?
play from 1974, I believe it was, when they decided that if the game just kind of slowed down to a stalemate,
Oh, sorry.
in order to speed up the game, just move around the pieces of it.
Oh, here we go. End it.
They're going.
This is first to 5 as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
no,
going to be awesome.
The great masterminds, the innovative people of the 2v2 chess gaming community have sat down and decided
No
the game is
spawn camp.
too slow.
Is Spawn
So
Camp on? Is Spawn Camp on? Are we allowing Spawn Camp?
we are allowing spawn camp.
Oh
This
my
is
lord.
Everything's coming out.
See, this... I don't get it. Why haven't they gone direct hit?
Yeah, no.
This is the stage.
This is the kind of
And man
outside of the
treads.
box thinking you need.
Actually, people that play Endif with man treads are the worst.
Yeah, no. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Squirrel
We're
just
not even
not...
on camera. I just
Oh!
on camera.
One of them's got it! Oh my lord!
They're both equally
How?
awful, but
They
I
are,
think
but-
the chess game's very close to coming to a conclusion.
I think Epley's just... I don't know what he needs to do. I don't know what can be done at this point.
I
for
think if we're seeing this correctly, he's tucked away the king in a corner.
saved him for a brighter day.
Because there's less angles to cover.
It is
Everybody
less
knows
angles
if
to
you've
cover.
If you've got a couple of less angles, you can focus.
Well, sort of. But I'm not sure that the king really... That was crisp. I'm not sure that the king really wants to be backed into a corner. You know? I don't know. Especially with that pawn creeping up on him. If that pawn moves forward one step and has anything covering it, that's checkmate.
That's a good point. Oh, we got confirmation it's not a Poot.
It's not a Poot, okay. Thank you.
I've just got to say,
Thank you.
our analysis specialist, Worms, pointed this out earlier. If there is a king and a Poot alive, you can abuse the glitch in the game to swap them around.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
First discovered in 1991?
you know, I believe so.
Was it not? By Martin Schultz, I believe, a classic.
So
MGE
surely
chess player.
this stage has got to be Ryan's and Squirrel's pick. Because if there's anyone you can beat on Endif, it's probably Gonzalo.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that Endif is kind of a, you know, it's kind of a wild card pick. And as we see, again, the switch over. The situation is still dire, which begs a question. We haven't seen our chess master play any chess this round.
I don't know.
And yet they're holding up quite well.
Doing it, yeah.
Okay. I just don't have a tendency.
Hang on.
Okay, so
Okay.
if I am blue team, if I am Permzilla and
We're doing,
Italy,
no, not Brown.
is my strat. Just my strat.
Gulliman.
I reckon we stick.
Gulliman, okay.
We switch them over, but we try and win as fast as possible. Go like balls to the wall. Go for it.
Yeah, definitely.
And try and keep Eeply, I would say,
He survived it.
on the chess because he's making
No,
good
it's
moves.
way too soon.
Although Perm's making moves.
Fake out.
Is that the queen? Is that the queen? Okay, the queen's lost her head. If that's the queen.
Way too soon. Are you ready, team?
Oh, this is getting.
Ba -ba -da -ba.
We're down to the final. Oh, that's. Oh, what has he done? This is.
There's no drop
Okay,
down.
those pawns
Can't fucking take that
could
forward.
make it. They could make it to the end zone.
And everybody knows that gives you 50 points.
Oh my god.
This is interesting. I believe they're on the wrong teams, the wrong colours this time, because Team Red is in blue, which I believe to be Squirrel. But it's looking closer. I think this is one of his stronger maps, and you know, you can play that top of I believe it's called the nipple, to great advantage. Especially if you just jump over it and pretend you're going to land. They start shooting their own feet, and you just land on the other side and jump them again. I'm a scumbag when I play this game.
That's why you run gunboats.
Absolutely, but we're not seeing gunboats. We're seeing shotgun, and we're seeing, I think that's 4 or 5 kills in a row for Permzilla. Oh no, Eeply rather. My apologies. But there is a
There's a glimmer
there
of
is
hope.
hope. As we see this, the chess game. Ooh,
Oh my.
still very slow.
In fact, the camera's frozen.
Or Perm's thinking really
Oh.
hard. We have a backup chess camera. That's incredible.
This is the production quality we love and know.
My lord.
So, it seems like Team Eeply and Perm has mounted a bit of a comeback.
Yeah.
They've picked up some pieces.
I think Ryan's thrown. I think Ryan's thrown. I really do. I think he's he had it in the bag, and did you see him opening? He was moving. He was making, you know, he was making gentle moves, but when he dipped his toe in, and another switch from Eeply and Permzilla.
They're talking.
Oh wait, a Squirrel and Loris allowed to talk?
I
Are we
don't.
playing European rule set or international?
I think this is the European rule set after all, because it's a local-based event. But you gotta wonder how that's getting into their heads if you're sitting next to someone who's just lost
Okay,
6 or so consecutive
They
MGE
should win
games.
this, by the way.
They've got to be a bit of a tilt.
No, you can't do
And I
that.
think maybe that's bringing right out.
I didn't let go.
Here we go. Let's say Eeply's back on the board. Eeply's back on the board.
Yeah, no,
Look at
this,
him.
this is much more aggressive.
Board's all over the place.
So what do you reckon about that then? No, I don't need to, not yet.
Ryan's thrown. He had it.
Oh, the shotgun coming out as well.
Oh.
Come on, Ryan, take it. It's very
No, this one is just a slaughter.
This is. I think this is the truest
I don't
test
think I
of
can
Soldier
after this. I'm
MTG.
physically dying.
Absolutely.
And if I was going to put one player's
This
DM
is
ahead of
win.
the others, I would.
This is win.
Unfortunately, I'd have
Not
to
win.
shoot Perm.
This is win.
Hello.
Perm's definitely the best player.
We're looking at a 4-3. You know, a couple. Ooh, that was a nice shotgun shot. A couple more.
No, this is actual win.
We're going all the way to
Isn't
the back,
slipping up, but I think you
boys.
should buy Eeply some time. Although, look at the board.
I know, right?
He's threatening that pawn.
God.
We're down to about 3 to
They've
2.
gone for the
3
classic
to
line
3.
formation as well.
Of course, the linear formation being one of the more traditional ones. But now we're in a 3v3. Were we not on 10v4 or
He's
10v5?
going to steadily move over and wreck that
Yeah,
one
You
guy.
can't.
Yeah, but you're on 10v4.
This is an incredible comeback.
They are going to get ruined.
Ryan threatening pawns.
What if I just go back and help him?
Classic strategy. Shotgun Fortress 2.
Wait, is that move legal if the fruit's not on the board anymore?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe
Oh yeah, no, it is, yeah.
Okay,
blind
okay.
leading the blind.
I haven't consulted the rulebooks.
Squirrel, you stressed out. You've lost a lot.
Oh, the mind game.
No, what are you thinking about?
You actually
It's
have.
not what you
It's-
expect
it's-
from the
it's-
highest
I
level
can't
of
stop
play,
this
but
one.
these players, they just want to win.
you go.
They're going for
It
every
gets to the
advantage
end,
they
doesn't
can
even matter.
get.
You can kill it.
That looks like to
Yeah,
me
but then I
that
can't-
Team Red has a king and 2
Then it's just
pawns.
gonna be-
What do you want about
What is that one on the near side for blue team? That
You've
they've got
let-
that oh, Perm, no.
That should be-
Oh wait, I think that was going to happen anyway. But what's he got? He's just playing with his king at the
Honestly,
moment.
Perm is
And there's
not
just a
good at
piece off to the
chess,
side that he's
yeah.
ignoring.
I didn't say I was good.
This
I
needs
said
an
something
miraculous
great.
comeback from
Hang on.
Red Team.
This is a decent move from Perm. He's kind of covering the pawn that's going
Predicted with easy.
We're down to the final moments.
That was well played by Permzilla, consolidating from. What has he got there? What is he? Well, let's watch how he moves it.
Right, well,
Bishop
I threw.
Looks like a bishop to me.
I might have just
diagonally. So the only way I believe that a pawn and a king can win is by cornering the king with a pawn and backing it up with the king. So that if the pawn gets taken, well, obviously the king's there to cover him. I think that's the only situation. Whilst there's a bishop on the board, this is tough. Although I'm not sure what's going on. It's 8-0 in the MGE.
Okay, we're resetting.
So yeah, so we go back to original things.
How
Demo
about original
plan.
things? But
Oh, it seems that red team has conceded.
So like if you're
And you can see the king laying down on the board. I believe it's got a medic hat on.
Because we've had two
Medic
different,
is
so we've
down.
had
I
one
think
way-
if you're doesn't that make
That's
So
just
we have
It's gotta feel bad.
very one.
We need to recruit
exactly.
someone
That's
for
what this is why this will be in the middle.
boot updates, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. We're refining.
As we set up for
Nice.
the next
Does 3
one,
sound okay? Like,
I told you
what you thinking? What you thinking about this? This is 1-1.
it could be more than 3.
Anyone's
like,
game.
three.
Anyone's game.
I would really like to see
He's putting blue over
I
there,
know.
and you're red here.
Squirrel, just adapt the
What?
you know,
He's putting blue over
react,
there.
play more organically, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about.
Yes, I suppose so.
Did you win a
Suppose so.
single
Thank you.
round MG?
Shout outs to all the people on hand helping to rebuild the
Yeah,
set.
12 in a row, yeah. Yeah.
See Samad BBC
I'll have to judge.
up in that.
Do you want to change your Steam name?
So what we've seen so far is the MGE rules.
Oh yeah. It's
The player that's winning the MGE gives control of the board to the player he's with. He allows one mind to focus on it. Classic strategy. For example, in the first game, Ryan played very well. Loris kept Squirrel on the board. Squirrel could focus, start off his strategy. By the later stage of the game, it did not matter at all. We just saw a clean sweep by Team Blue. Just permanently not losing MGE.
No.
And keeping control. Actually, they didn't have control. We saw Loris take a substantial lead in the, I believe, the second quarter. It may have been, but he threw it. I'm not going to say any other way. He just completely.
I don't know. It makes you think. Maybe at this level of play, it's just the traps. We're not
Maybe it was
able
a
to
bait.
see. Yeah. Maybe that was the
It
plan.
was the mind games, and then we heard Eeply with the trash talking on Squirrel, making him feel
yeah, no.
bad. But and in the end, that actually worked out for them.
Yeah.
Although Eeply made a fantastic
It wasn't
comeback.
easy. Yeah, no, it was definitely close at moments. You thought it was going to swing the other way, but
So they're currently setting up for the final game.
You excited?
What's your prediction?
I reckon Squirrel and Ryan gonna take it.
So I think they're going to open with. You know, we've had both on each position. Do you expect Squirrel opening on chess against Eeply? Because that's what I would.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's the
what I
stronger
would
one, yeah.
I would come to expect.
Some in-game sounds.
Ideally, they're hoping for Permzilla and Eeply to open with Permzilla on Soldier, so they can grab early control of the MGE and just kind of snowball it from there.
Oh, I think they need to go back to Granary Middle or something that has just very simple spawns that Perm can just pencil jump and completely ruin.
Oh, we're on Spire though.
That could work. You know, like
Can we get confirmation who's playing Soldier?
I'm sure we'll be finding that momentarily.
Yeah, as soon
Here we
as-
go,
Oh
we've
no,
got the
that
cameras
was
up. They-
definitely an
ooh.
airstrafe.
Perm is on chess. He's opening against Squirrel. So, what's the is this just the setup? I guess
I
it's
think this is a classic B rush. Yeah, no, it's definitely looking like it.
Yeah, it is. This is slightly more traditional than I've seen teams play recently. Actually, it's quite nice going back to the roots,
Yeah.
old school.
You know, it used to work. Why stop doing it? Oh my, they're just going at it in the MG though. This is ridiculous. This is actually close. Maybe this is the opportunity.
Oh, that was important.
Oh yeah, no, this puts them in a good
my-
position.
He's not taking control of the spire as he should. He's not taking control of the. Oh,
There was definitely some potential to snowball elite there and get Squirrel off that chessboard.
if I'm not incorrect, we opened with. Well, we had these two playing against each other, and Ryan Loris took it. This is.
Yeah. And was it on Spire as well? I believe it was on
yeah,
Spire
I
as
believe
well.
it was. Yeah, absolutely.
But this is right now anyone's game.
Oh. I'm liking red team at the moment. And if they keep Squirrel on the board for 2 games, I think he can put in enough damage. Shotgun Fortress, here we go.
Oh, this is.
Oh,
Oh
he
no,
just
the
switches out
timing.
the timing. That's a bit sad, a bit unfortunate. And 8 to 6 rather. We're looking at here.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, he's turned on the burners, the jets.
Epley just not feeling it on Spire.
State of the game in chess, looking quite neutral. 1 piece to Perm's given away a pawn,
I believe.
but he's taken 2.
I believe the strategy here is just got to be delay a bit.
I think that's a knight that has been taken there. Meanwhile, we're at 8 to 9. That's a crisp ass shot, and Loris seals the deal, winning for his team. And I would expect, yep, there we go, Eberly and Bumzilla to switch. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? This could, I reckon that this is good for red team.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I reckon
they're
Squirrel
looking
needs to
really
make-
strong with this.
Squirrel needs to make up some ground, take some pieces, make it so if Ryan comes in, all he has to do is just push or
Walk in.
yeah, the Arsenal. Now,
Yeah.
interestingly enough, we saw a 2-sided attack from blue team last time. It seems Permzilla's just neglected the left side completely, and they're just moving pieces on the right. Maybe they'll go and do a small trade with half their team, and then they'll try and work
Okay,
it back.
and let's follow that.
I
with
think
check.
that's the setup for the
Oh,
club.
it's checkmate! Oh my lord!
He's
Out
done
of
it!
nowhere!
You did not set me up fairly.
Absolutely out of nowhere.
That was my only move.
Get fucked.
Oh my.
Where's the king?
This
The king
is.
was here. The only move.
Some
is,
people call it
here,
cheesy.
I think.
So you actually lost me that before I even started. Good stuff. How did you actually go?
That's some fucking. I bet that's what they
How did you actually
No,
go?
it's like it's a variation of Fool's
Yeah,
Mate,
exactly.
but
See, I don't know.
Easy.
Oh,
I
Jesus
trusted
Christ.
you. You said you were the good one.
I'm at
Do they even know that this now is finished? That says I'm like, we're still
We're
playing.
on the edge of our seats for so long, and this is how it ended. No one expected it. Who do you blame?
Not entirely sure, to be honest. The pencil jumps didn't help. In fact, I've got to say, blue team MVP, Eberly. Not to say the others did poorly, but the rest of the team was a bit of a letdown in the chess.
Yeah, not pointing out any specific names, just.
No, just I thought Eberly was fine, though.
Yeah.
Eberly was fine on the blue team. Shoutouts to the red team. I thought they were excellent. I thought that they held their own in the second game, even though they were struggling.
They kept
And
playing.
then the
I
third,
respect that.
I've never seen that before. In how many years have we been casting this? 34, 35? It's been
Way
way
longer.
too long. And I've never seen that. That's an incredible gambit. Shout outs to Squirrel, shout outs to Loris for keeping Squirrel on. And possibly we'll be able to speak with one of the
Oh.
champions.
Yeah, definitely.
We may be joined by Mr. Loris. I don't think it is. But we will be speaking with Loris soon. Any closing statements about that game? Anything you saw that you liked?
Hello.
Oh, we're
Just-
joined by Loris. Where have you come from?
Oh, sorry, I just appeared out of nowhere. Interesting game, very interesting game by those players. What were your thoughts?
Okay, just quick. Okay, let me ask you quickly. Going into it, did you have any strategies, any plans?
Kill more of their dudes.
Kill more dead. You write
Did you play
you
Run
write
the
this
Coop?
down? Okay, sorry. We'll watch the recording back. It's fine.
I did let Squirrel know beforehand that we don't play together often, and I let him know that I'm a fan of horsing around. So I really went in.
Oh, the TV show, yes.
Yes, at that and yeah, and that, you know that's the kind of way I'd be leading, with the MG.
You just hop in an L formation and just.
Yeah.
So would you say you're definitely the mastermind behind the strategy that you put to play?
I would say I pretty much carried it.
I'm just going to say that from what I saw in the MGE, you were pretty much unstoppable at points. You were taking it to them. They didn't seem to have a chance. How did you feel that they played in MGE?
I think they'll be really angry when they find out I turned on mouse excel on their keyboard. So on the PC, but when they figure that out, they'll be really angry probably.
Classic move.
In MGE Chess, there's no rules.
I'm not sure about that. The International Committee will have to review this, but for now we'll give you the win. Was there anything in particular about the chess playing from the other two players? Either of the two of them that you feared more going into? Because you got to play a lot in the second round against both of them.
Yeah.
Which one did you feel had more of a grasp on the chess game?
I feared them both equally.
Really?
They both genuinely put fear in my heart because I couldn't tell what the hell they were doing.
Neither could we. And we've been doing this for a very long time. But in the second game, I have to bring it back. Your only loss. I mean, you know, it was a tough fought battle, long game. But at one point, you had double the amount of pieces as the blue team. What happened? How'd you let it slip away?
They killed more of our dudes.
I can't argue with that.
No.
That's
And
fantastic.
I may have made some brash decisions.
You got a bit ahead of yourself.
A little
with
bit,
with
yeah.
your lead and
At least a couple of times I'm just like, seems good. And it
no.
wasn't.
So
when you were getting quite handled in the MGE section of the second game,
Yes.
did you stick with your strategy because you just thought you were the better team and you knew you were the better team and there was no need, if you just play your game, keep doing your thing and eventually it'll work out? Or was there maybe some tilt going on?
I think we didn't read their game properly. You know, like they were really trying to elongate it, drag it out, and make it so that we fell over ourselves. I think they played a very good game. I think we didn't adapt to it quick enough.
Yeah, no, they're definitely very skilled, high-level players.
Yeah, I mean, this is the top tier of MGE Chess. So,
Absolutely.
you know, it's all you can expect. Out of the rest of the games of the season, you know, I'd say this is probably one of my favourites. Wow. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them in the finals.
I think this will go down as classic.
Yeah.
Just especially by the nature of how close the first two games were, and then the third one just completely blowing us away.
Yeah, I'm still shaken.
Oh, I can't even. Rashid, was that a strategy? Was that something you've been working on? We know you've been training. You say you haven't played with your partner Squirrel much. I know that you usually have an 80-hour schedule with your normal partner. You're only playing about 45 a week or something like that. So, how did you feel about your synergy? Did you plan anything coming into this specifically, such as that strategy in the last game that we saw Squirrel
We discussed
handler use?
We discussed the hug at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure no awkward limbs.
We weren't doing analysis on that. We were blown away pretty much by
Yeah, no.
that last game.
Well, most of all, I think I'm just really looking forward to the double elimination best of 9 for the grand finals at the majors.
Yes, absolutely.
But you know, apart from that, it's all game till then. You know.
Yeah.
And also, I never want to do that again. Literally never.
We'll keep that in mind for next event. Best of luck in the grand finals. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
Well done, and well done to your partner in the background, Squirrel there. Well done. Who's the mastermind? Let's be real.
He sucks, MG. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. He's so bad. I'm sorry.
Well,
Well, that's just fantastic.
brilliant.
Thank you very much for that. Should we see if we can find anyone from one of the other teams? I believe there's only one other team, but for now, I believe we're going to a short video. Thank you very much again.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Loris, and congratulations once again. Good luck in the finals. But yeah.